Hi everyone, and welcome to Grounded by Yoga. Welcome to your practice. Namaste. Thank you for being here. My name is Steve, and today I have a gentle and releasing Yin practice. We will be practicing for about 30 minutes together, focusing on targeting the hips and the heart space. So those places in the body are very often places where we hold tensions, emotions. So this practice can be triggering for some people, just for you to know and be aware of the emotional release that you can experience. We will be practicing a gentle pranayama at the beginning of the practice in about a few minutes to help us calm the mind, the thoughts, and being in a state where we can really experience ourselves on the mat, be with ourselves on the mat, not thinking about something else. So I guess I said everything. So if you are ready to start with me, find me in a seated posture where we're gonna practice our breath work, the 4-7-8 breathing techniques to help us target the parasympathetic nervous system to calm the mind and the body. So once you find your seat, place your hands palms facing up in Gain Mudra, index and thumb slightly touching. So the palms are facing toward the ceiling, your hands are resting on your lap, the back of your hands resting on your lap. And straight away engage slightly your core to draw the navel toward the spine, lengthen the spine as you draw the crown of the head toward the ceiling, and slightly tuck the chin to the chest to lengthen the back of the neck, relax the shoulder blades, shoulders away from your ears. Relax the jaw, the tongue, the features of the face, and welcome yourself to the practice, perhaps setting an intention for today. You can repeat after me this intention. I allow myself to feel and release what no longer serves me. You can repeat this affirmation silently in your head. And now shift your awareness to the contact of the mat, feeling your feet touching the ground, or the back of your hands touching your legs. Allow the eyes to close down or gaze soft if you haven't already. And from now, shift your awareness to the breath, feeling the air going in and out of your nose from now. Simple breath awareness, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. We're not going to be here for long, for about 4 minutes. We'll slowly engage with our breathing technique, but for now, simple breath awareness to settle the mind and to prepare us for the deeper breathing exercise. And now I invite you to add the count to the breath. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. And if that's comfortable for you, slowly extend the exhalation to the count of 8. So starting with exhaling to 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. Inhale for 4 and slowly extending the exhalation for 8. Remember that your breath should be smooth, easeful and comfortable. We don't want to create tension here. We don't want to create anxiety. We are looking to relax, to engage with our parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest. And once you get to the count of 8, the invitation is either practice inhale for 4, exhale for 8, or add a pause between the inhalation and the exhalation, a pause for 7 count. Inhale for 4, pause for 7, and exhale for 8. Everything through the nose. And after your next exhalation, get rid of the practice, come back to your natural breath, check your posture, head over pelvis, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders. And notice how is your mind before practicing, before starting the physical part. Just acknowledge it without any judgment. How is your emotional state doing today? And for everyone, gently open up the eyes if they are closed. And we will start the practice straight away. So you can stay if you are sitting on a bolster or on a block. If you did sit higher during the meditation, you can stay sitting higher, or if for you it's more comfortable to sit on the ground, you can also come down out of the props and sit on the floor. And once you are well seated, bend your knees so that the sole of the feet are flat in front of you. And bring the sole of the feet against each other in front of you. So your hands can rest on your ankle or interlace your fingertips in front of your toes. You can also place blocks underneath your knees. If you have any knee pain, this might be helpful for you. And from here, prepare to fold into Baddha Konasana, bound angular pose. So on your next inhale, lengthen the spine, looking forward, slightly tuck the chin to the chest. And as you exhale, fold forward from your hips. Allow your head to be heavy. Allow the spine to flex. And breathe. Connect to the breath. See if you can release any tension along the spine, in the groin area. With each exhalation, allowing the body to relax. We will be holding the pose for the next 2 minutes. So make any adjustment that you need to feel even 5 to 10% more comfortable into the pose. And once you are well settled, allow your eyes to close down or gaze soft. Connect to the breath. So our Yin practice can be very helpful
to bring balance into our life, especially if we are living always on. Taking the time to slow down, to hold poses for a longer period of time. And perhaps notice throughout the practice, the longer you hold the poses, without even forcing the stretch or the stress on the joint or on the ligament, notice how just breathing can help you release the tension in some areas in the body. It doesn't have to be forceful. We don't have to force a stretch. It has to come by itself, by just breathing and allowing the body to release the tension, allowing the body to feel safe. And let's take 2 slow deep breaths here to prepare to transition. And on your next inhale, open up the eyes and slowly lift up. And as you exhale, rest your hands on your ankle. Bring your knees together. Bring your blocks in at the top of the mat. We're going to use them in a moment. Get rid of your props and allow yourself to lay down on your belly. Your forehead can rest on top of your hands in crocodile. 1 minute here, enjoying the rebound. If you are not familiar to this, in Yin Yoga we take some time between each poses to allow the body to restore to its original state, or simply to experience Qi. Qi is the energy, like prana, if you are more familiar to prana. So experiencing Qi flowing back into the limbs after a long hold. Especially some posture, we restrain the flow of Qi into some areas in the body. So experiencing Qi flowing back into it is part of the practice. And now bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Slowly press up and grab your bolster. Place your bolster underneath your face so that you are in a four-kneeling position. And step your hands about 2 handspan forward. Preparing for puppy pose supported by a bolster. If you don't have bolster, you can always practice with it, without it. And from here, inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, lower your chest to the floor or to the bolster. Resting your chest either on the bolster or let it hang in the air. Allow the eyes to close down, okay, soft, puppy pose. We'll be here for the next 3 minutes. Make any adjustment that you need to feel more comfortable. In Yin Yoga, we hold posture for an extending period of time to really be in this yin space, the space of restoring, a space of not doing. And this is why actually brings us into balance, balancing the yang, the masculine energy. Here we are targeting the shoulders, the heart space, opening up those areas where we can hold tension, especially sadness and grief. Connect to your breath. We'll be here for the next minute and a half. And start to deepen the breath. Take 2 slow deep breaths. Prepare to transition. And once you're ready, slowly bring your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing up. Get rid of the prop and allow yourself to lay down on your belly. Rest your forehead on your hands and connect to your breath. Notice how your mind settled throughout the practice. Experience the power of the parasympathetic nervous system. And slowly turn yourself around. So laying down on your back and hug the knees to the chest. Take a moment here to breathe. Take a slow deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, shift your knees to the right side of your mat and extend your left hand to the left side, looking toward your left thumb, if that's okay for your neck, or keep looking up. Supine twist. We'll be here for the next 3 minutes. Shift your awareness into your lower belly, feeling the belly rising and falling with the natural flow of the breath. Another technique to target even deeper the parasympathetic nervous system. One minute left here. Stay present with your breath. Remember, your breath is your anchor into the present moment.
Let's take 2 slow deep breaths. And inhale, bring your head back to center. Exhale, shift your knees to the chest. And exhale, extend your legs in front and pause. Enjoy the rebound. Arms alongside you, palms facing up. Nothing to do, just to experience, to feel. A space of introspection. What's going on? And the more we practice, the more we refine our awareness. Our awareness in our practices and in life in general. The more we are connected to our true self. And on your next inhale, hug the knees to the chest and prepare for the next side. And as you exhale, shift your knees to the left side of your mat. Extend your right hand to the right side. Your left hand is resting on top of your right thigh. Turn your head to look toward your right thumb, or keep gazing up. And allow yourself to close down the eyes or gaze soft. Supine twist. Shift your awareness down into your belly, a space where our power, our willingness lives. Natural breath, feeling the in and out of the breath, movement of your belly. Make any adjustment that you need to feel more comfortable. Perhaps it's more about relaxing your body even more. 2 minutes here in supine twist. Let the tension, any tension release, melting away with your exhalations. The art of letting go, not holding into something. 1 minute left here. Take 2 slow deep breaths. And slowly bring your head to center, knees to center, and extend your legs in front. In Shavasana, the corpse pose. Make any adjustment to feel more comfortable. Your legs are your feet slightly wider than your hips. Your hands further apart from your body. Tuck the chin to the chest, eyes closed or gaze soft. And connect to your breath. See if you can stay connected with this movement of the breath into feeling your belly rising and falling for the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes here in silence. Just you, the witness, being the observer of yourself. Enjoy your rest. And from here, explore the fullness of your next inhalation. Afterward, notice how is your 3 natural next breath, how calm and grounded it can be. Our breath is really a sign of our state of being, whether we are stressed or relaxed our breath is, can be a good signal of how we are feeling. You can stay laying down if that's what your body is asking for. Take some time to check in. What do you need? Otherwise, if you are ready to move, to close down this practice with me, you can interlace your fingertips overhead, extend your arms, take a big stretch, hug the knees to the chest and roll over either side of your mat, resting for 2 natural breaths in a fetus position. And slowly press up. Find a prop, your sitting prop, sitting meditation prop, and find me in a cross-legged seated. Palms facing down. Again, mudra. Eyes closed, head over pelvis. And take some time to notice how is your mind and body feeling right now after this short yin practice. Short, about 30 minutes, but for me it's enough to get the result of what the Yin Yoga has to offer. Maybe shorter might not be enough, but this is just my opinion. So I encourage you to move slowly afterward. Try to keep this state of being for as long as you can. And if you are ready to close the practice, gently bring your hands to the heart center in a sense of gratitude for what you've done today. Slowing down, taking some time for yourself. For some people, it might be challenging to simply sit and be. But challenge is part of the process of evolving, of growing. Gently open up the eyes if they are closed. Thank you everyone for joining me today, for practicing with me. I encourage you to leave me a comment if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hopefully I can see you in the next videos. I wish you a wonderful day. Stay safe and may you be happy. Namaste.